People always ask me, how do you sit in this chair, Francesca, when they come into the store? And honestly, it's the type of chair you just kind of curl up on and get cozy. It's in the boucle fabric. It's got great side profile. So it's great for design. They look good paired, or you can just do them single. It's called the marshmallow chair.
You're watching Homeworthy, where we believe every home has a story. Like and subscribe for more.
Hello! Welcome to my Brooklyn townhome. Come on in. I'm Francesca Messina, and I'm an interior designer. I've been in the business over 25 years. I've been collecting textiles, designing furniture, importing, started off in wholesale, and now I'm a retailer. My store is located in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, and it's an eclectic mix of all of our furniture that we design, collect, and buy from other vendors around the world. It's called Dyphor, New York. It's spelled D-Y-P-H-O-R. It's a play on words. It's pretty much everything to die for. 21 years ago, I discovered Southeast Asia, and that became like a second home to me. I was able to be creative, get into yoga, live a healthy lifestyle while designing furniture and establishing relationships with artisans and artists in Bali. And so we started our company designing in Indonesia. So we're in our living room, and it's a small space, so we had to customize a sofa to maximize seating, the family of 4. So my husband designed this sofa to fit like a glove, and we love it. We all have our corner of the sofa, and we watch movies here. This is a vintage coffee table that I just fell in love with. These marble side tables we designed and made in Indonesia. These knot roofs are made in Israel by a friend of mine named Hannah. She has a beautiful company.
What is the key to mixing modern pieces and vintage pieces?
You know, honestly, I've learned how to be eclectic without being crossing over too many different styles. It really is tricky. I would say stick to the same sort of era throughout when it comes to the vintage, and then the clean modern lines just slip right in. So now we're walking into the dining room. I love the open floor plan. A really smart way to sort of identify spaces and designate areas or transitions is by rugs. I love bringing an organic shaped cowhide to define the space, basically. So here is the living room, which really cut off over there, but I pulled your eye to extend the living room and then defined the dining by adding a huge rug that marries into the open floor plan of the kitchen. This was originally designed, there was a big island here that I ripped out, and the dining room was further back. So by removing that and again designating light fixture and dominating this space, that created the dining room. And then I brought in this island that I just bought at IKEA. After ripping out the big custom piece, we couldn't figure out what we wanted, and it actually works out perfectly. I chop and I prep here, I cook here, I can still entertain and, you know, talk with my children and husband, and he can sit over there. It's just an open floor plan that really flows well. We designed these, and they're a riff on a vintage bar stool I once had, and we call them the rainbow chair. They're so fun. They're solid teak, so they can be indoor or outdoor. This is a signature Dyphor design. This is a vintage marble table that I found in a vintage shop in Los Angeles. I love collecting artwork, tchotchkes, bowls, ceramics. My favorite thing to do when I'm in Morocco or Indonesia is to go to like the local flea markets or vintage shops and dig around. You find the best, most exciting collectibles, like this Bob Marley photograph that I found in Indonesia, in Bali, in the back of a store, like on the ground behind a million things. Like that's where I find my most cherished pieces. Even this, look at this little lamp. It's like little Javanese copper lamp. Super cute. Absolutely love his pieces. I found it, it was in the back, it was pretty beat up and dusty. I saw potential, so we changed the knobs, we had it refinished and cleaned up and shipped to me. I mean, look at all the original. I had to replace some of the glass, but the stripe gold is all original. I had to replace the mirror in the back, it was cracked. This is such a special bar. When I entertain, you know, I set it up and people love it. It's a conversation piece. I love the curves.
Who's the lady above it?
This is an Indonesian portrait. I actually collect Indonesian portraits. I have several on every floor. My kids growing up would always say to me, Mom, who are these people? but I just love them. She's beautiful. This is a classic Javanese painting, you know, that I found in Bali in an antique shop. So this is my home office. I love this little space. What else were we going to really do with it? And it's the perfect home office. It's got a little balcony. I spread out in here, and I love it. It works out. This is one of my favorite hats from Maison Artsy. He is a designer. He lives in Morocco, and I was lucky enough to go to his atelier as well. Took this vintage military hat and added this little mesh. I mean, I wear this with jeans and t-shirts to the grocery store. And this is the master bedroom. And this is my silks that I make in Bali that we love, that started the business over 25 years ago. All of our washable silks and vintage pillows. So yeah, I love this room. It's quiet, it's soft. I chose this color because I was just really into the warm, moody feel that it brought to the room. It felt feminine, but not too feminine, and I liked going with the monochromatic, with the bed and the walls.
What's that lamp behind you? It looks like a mushroom.
Love this lamp. So this is my friend Olivia. She lives in LA and France, and she is a ceramicist. And it's a little mushroom lamp.
I love that you haven't matched your bedside table lamps.
No, sometimes I do. You know, our house is an evolving design showroom. We're in the business. So furniture comes and goes, and then there's those collectible pieces that you like to keep. And I did have matching, and then I brought this home. I thought having two of them would be too much. And this vintage lion lamp, I mean, come on. I had to keep that. I like it. I don't like matchy-matchy. I don't decorate that way either. So this is my wardrobe area here. So you're in the master. I come through here. So I get ready in the morning every day for my appointments. Sometimes I prep outfits and I know I have a crazy hectic day and I have an event that night. So it works out really well for me. And only me. I don't share this space with my husband. I have too many clothes. And then this is our bathroom, which is cute. The architect used these cute little penny tiles, and it's got great light. My kids and I have facial days in here. We hang out in this bathroom. This is the biggest bathroom I've ever had. I love it. This is my favorite little things and family photos, and just, you know, I change it up. This is gorgeous. This little box I bought this in Morocco. It's a little purse, and I use it. I love hats. It's kind of crazy. I never know how to display them, where to display them. I'm gonna come up with something. I have hundreds of hats. And I went through a little phase of these feathery hats. I wear them to parties, events. They're super fun. The right event and outfit. So as a textile designer, making pillows, bedding, silks, I'm inspired by vintage fabrics. This particular dress, I didn't buy it for the dress. I bought it for the print. I mean, there's like a cougar on here, and my new collection is actually inspired by panthers and cougars. And so I bought this several months ago from a vintage store here in Bed-Stuy. It's called Indigo Style. I get inspired by the prints. This is my eldest daughter's room, Kyla. Hi. This is Amelia. Hi. And they hang out in here. This is where they paint, crochet, hang out. This is just, she's got a good sized room for a teenager, I'd say.
This room is my room.
Yeah, my favorite thing about this room is I'm kind of jealous of it because, like, I feel like everything matches. Like, the rug is perfect, this is perfect, and, like, it's definitely more clean than mine, I feel like. Like, the look is
much more
clean.
simple, yeah.
Yeah.
When we moved here, I wanted it to be really girly and pink and colorful.
And it's definitely a place where you can, like, create, which I love. Like, you can paint over there, you can crochet, you can chill here, you can work in here, which I love.
So are you two always hanging out in this room?
Yep,
pretty much.
This is the main room. This is the main room.
How long have you two been together?
We've been together about 18 years.
Our daughter's 18, so
She's 17.
she's gonna be 18 next month. Been together about 19 years.
Okay, 20 years.
20 years.
How is it working together and also being life partners?
We're so passionate about our work, and we love it so much that I think that we just push through, and the rewards have just been more than we've ever dreamed of as artists, really.
I'd simply say the magic is in the middle,
There you go.
somewhere in between this two.
Click here to watch another amazing home tour and be sure to subscribe to Homeworthy.